Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Andersen. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Utah. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with George. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for Los Angeles, Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's ABC in at the 5, down low. And on paper, this might appear to be a lopsided matchup, Doris, but we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
You're exactly right, B.A. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
So the Lakers win the tip. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Now here's George. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room, and they get it back.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. With the drive. It's hauled in by Andersen.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's George, following the score by the Lakers. And they're on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Out to the right wing. Outside Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to Kessler. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. George's shot is off.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Andersen passes to Russell. From deep three-point land. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's George, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks to halt the run. Knocks down the triple.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now, here is James. He picked up 10 in his last game. Davis. And the tip-in on the offensive boards. Davis has got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And Utah calls time here.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Colin Sexton. Russell against George. Pass to Kessler. Back to George. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Davis. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Andersen. The shot no good. Good D by Kessler. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Blocked!
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Hendricks. Kessler with it. Knocked away. Here we go. Here's Andersen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Markkanen against James. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
But Lowry Markkanen's frame, little contact, not going to bother him. He powers right through it.
Here's Reeves. Checked by Sexton. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Hendricks. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's George. Here's Kessler. Banked it in off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell against George. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now, here is James. Right now, contributing around 10.5 points a game. It's George on the wing, guarded by Russell. This one for 3. George's shot is off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The 3 from Sexton. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Utah trailing here. So on the floor for Utah, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's John Collins. And it's Dunn in at the 1. Markkanen got a hand on it. James deciding where to go with it. James with the focus.
LeBron decisive despite the contact right there.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Clarkson passes to Dunn. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Russell. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. And so it's Utah with it, following the score by the Lakers. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Andersen. Andersen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
For Utah, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Utah calls time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Stolen. Pass to Reeves. Got a piece of it.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
To end the run, James with the block. And they get it back. Back to Dunn. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
They get it back. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Dunn, the pass to Collins. And here's Dunn. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Here's Dunn. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. It's stolen. James outside. And stolen by Markkanen. Dunn outside. Got a piece of it. And there's the lob. James with a steal. Right side, Russell. Up and over Dunn. The shot by Russell, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Ooh, poked away. Here's Andersen. He's got 6. Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Dunn. James outside. Utah with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And it's not the result they were hoping for, but every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Prince comes in for James. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Sexton. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Kessler. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Davis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to George. Now Kessler, guarded by Russell, to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Kessler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Prince can't hit.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now Sexton puts up a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. And it's ABC in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Lakers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. To the paint. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Andersen's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Utah now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, the basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
That's good for Markkanen. Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lauri Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 5. That cuts the lead to single digits. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Andersen can't get it to go.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the inside. Hendricks no good. The Lakers in the lead. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's George. Sexton with it. Here's Hendricks. Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Russell up top. George defending. Outside Russell. Pass to Andersen. The 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now here's George. And here's Kessler. Outside Sexton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
On the wing, Reeves. Right side, Russell. Goes up from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Russell's got 6.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is tremendous concentration from D'Angelo Russell. Defense draped all over him, and he still makes it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Here's George. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside Sexton. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
James passes to Russell. Over George. Second shot opportunity. Davis misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Sexton, that's good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. Now here's Kessler, outside for Sexton. Launches a 3, And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Prince is checked in for Russell. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
And he drives in. It's hauled in by Andersen. Andersen's got 6 rebounds in the game. James against Clarkson. Tries a 10-footer. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Pass to Clarkson. Kessler down low, working on Vanderbilt. Outside Horton Tucker. And another miss by Utah.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Collins and Kessler playing up front. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Reeves, the pass to Andersen. The 3 is up. Here's Hachimura. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 10. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Collins. Checked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And the Lakers making a change here. Woods checked in. Utah with the ball. Trailing by 10. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Wood.
Great anticipation by Christian Wood. Boy, he tracked that shot all the way.
Shot is good by Reeves.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Sexton. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Andersen. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Utah calls time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Markkanen. They need this. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Andersen. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Hachimura. George defending. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hachimura against Markkanen. Over Hachimura. And another miss by Utah.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass to Wood. On the wing, Reeves. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, the vertical threat because of the length that Christian Wood brings to the table.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Collins against Davis. Lets it go from 11. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Utah calls timeout. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. George outside. Oh, there's the alley. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Russell to pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
It's early in Rui Hachimura's career, but this young man has proven capable on the interior. He will never shy away from contact.
Both shots good from the strike. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. George with it to stop the drought. And he lays it up and in.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Back to Russell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's George, inside. Here's Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Here's Andersen. Collins defending. Hachimura in the post. Markkanen's there. And the basket by Hachimura.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for ABC.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Now here's Sexton. Count that bucket.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Andersen. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
George against Russell. Outside for Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Now here's Russell. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.